I am backpacking the Chelan Lakeshore Trail. We're going to do it as a 2-night trip. So we're going to hike 11 miles today to Moore Point, and then day 2 I'm going to end in Stehekin and hopefully camp at Purple Point Campground. But to start, we'll need to begin at the start of our hike here because you can't just start this trailhead by driving to it. You actually take a ferry. So let's go from the start. Let's get to hiking. Yeah. Already an hour into the hike and the views are just spectacular. Oh, wow, so beautiful. Don't stop. I mean, I'm stopping every few minutes because, I mean, this is just stunning, but I'm making the greatest time, but that's alright. I got nowhere real to be, just make it to Moore Camp. Been hiking for about 2 hours, so I thought it'd be a nice time to take a break. Nice little spot here, look at the view of the water. I'm just gonna enjoy some nice treats. Kind of brought a different medley of items here today, so some sweet, some savory. So just gonna enjoy the views and get a little food on. So many choices. I'm gonna go with my carrots and pack out a bagel too. Alright, heavier items. It's a shorter backpack trip, so just living it up. Work crews came here recently, so far only one down tree. A little awkward. Just went underneath it. All right, made it. Made it. Seemed like a normal spot, but I went that route instead. I'm not sure about that, but no wet feet. All right, onward. camp is just ahead. Not camp there, but I don't know if you can tell. I'll just stop and I'll zoom. See a little shelter there. Make for a nice little break, but gonna keep on going. I already took my break. Okay, copy that. That's just charming. It's a little bridge. Nice. Okay, I had to go check out the shelter. Pretty sweet. Can't stand it any longer. Took the long sleeve off, trying to use it for sun protection. The forecast this weekend is wild, changing every day. So I think today was supposed to be a rain snow mix in the morning, and then more rains. I have like my rain gear out on the ready, but also partly sunny. Oh, and there's wind. I just feel like it was just trying to do every possible weather condition. Like, yep, check that off. So unless it happens later, which is possible, but right now, yeah, it's nice. And glad I brought my sunscreen. You never know, I brought it all. Summer like temps, winter, wasn't sure. Welcome to spring in Washington this year. These views are just incredible. Like, this is turning into like the longest hike, but I just can't get enough of it. Like, yeah, this is amazing. Here, so let's check it out. Alright, so Lakeshore Trail to Stehekin, 7 miles, but more point camp, so we'll be back here tomorrow to get to Stehekin, but for tonight, looks like I am on my way to camp. Little half-mile detour here to get down to the camp. Let's take a little tour, shall we? Okay, we've got a real pit toilet. Wild. There's a shelter. We've got picnic table, fire pit, bear box. Pretty great. Oh, and there's a dock too. Sometimes Ferry will dock here too. Check out these camp spots, minus the wind. Got your pit there, you got a picnic table, things I didn't expect. And then you've got your water view. Pretty nice. Camp set up, I'll give a little tour here. So far I'm the only person here at Moore Point. I think it's a pretty popular camp for the first night. The total amount of hikers that I saw, I thought, and there's a lot of people ahead of me, I thought this place would be really busy, but maybe they'll come in later. I know there's Flick Creek, or maybe they stayed at Meadow Creek, I'm not sure, but trail never felt crowded. Like, everyone got off and then just hiked at their own pace and just really spread out. So, I know it seemed like a ton, but yeah, it just kind of didn't feel like that at all, which is perfect. All right, after much debate, welcome to camp. Go see. got some views too. Time to relax. Thinking about it for a while. Time to soak the old feet in the lake. It's really nice. Had some dinner, some delightful couscous, and a packet of chicken. I think if you put any sort of strong cheese in anything, it makes it really great. So I just put some extra sharp cheddar in there, really nice. But now I'm just enjoying these views. Give you a little shot of it, and gonna have a little dessert. So, yeah, all in all, really great day. Good morning from day 2. Slept really well last night. Wind must have died down at some point. It's so calm this morning. I didn't realize it could be not as windy after yesterday. And I really guidelined my tent out. There's like a 40% chance of showers. But this morning, I mean, it's clear blue skies. So we'll see what happens. Enjoying it right now. Having a cup of coffee and enjoying these great views. Alright, time for some breakfast. I need some oats ahead of time. Got oats in there, some cinnamon, brown sugar, nuts, shredded coconut, so looking forward to it. Water just needs to boil. Finished product here. Nicely soaked. Maybe I should have splashed more water, but I'm gonna gobble this down and then hit the trail. Right, back at the signpost. Let's get going to Stehekin. Just don't stop on this trail. Like, oh my gosh, every little bend. It's so nice doing this in May too, because you have the wildflowers. We've had a weird spring too in Washington, so things are still like, you know, things are a little more snowier, I feel like, than usual than going towards the end of May. But yeah, stopping every 5 minutes. Looks like they've got a nice shelter there too. One other camper, and of course, amazing views. Day 2 from more point to Stehekin. Much more elevation gain, at least. Or my body's a little bit tired from day 1, but definitely doing more climbing. A lot more wildflowers today too. This section here, so just, yeah, it's a real treat. here I am at the end. Made it to the end. All right, end of the trail, but not the end of the trip for me. I'm gonna camp here one night and then take the ferry back home, or back to my car tomorrow. Last day here in Stehekin. Just waiting a couple more hours until I my ferry back home, sadly. It's been a great day morning here. Enjoyed some bakery, got some leftover treats as well. I can't say high enough reviews of the Chelan Lakeshore Trail. Absolutely beautiful, just pristine trail, spectacular views, great views of the mountains, the wildflowers. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough about that trail. I think it's gonna be my new spring tradition to come out here. But yeah, amazing little hike, great little town, 10 out of 10.